back to Oshkosh today. Thanks again for joining us. We've taken a little field trip out to the Lutheran Homes of Oshkosh, and I am sitting here with Bonnie Benke from Lutheran Homes. So Bonnie, thanks for having us out for this beautiful morning rickshaw ride.
Thanks for inviting us, Emily. This is a really awesome opportunity to get Lutheran Homes out and about.
Yes.
And tell the city about what a great program we have going.
And we have to thank our pilot sitting behind us, Heather Paulman from Lutheran Homes as well, who has agreed to take a little time out of her day and give us a little ride out here.
Thanks, Heather.
So Bonnie, first, what exactly is it that we're riding in?
This is a rickshaw, originally manufactured in Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark. We ordered 3 of them earlier this year to bring to our facility here and launched the Cycling Without Age on August 24th.
Yes, and it's been a great program so far. It's only been about a month since you guys have started the Cycling Without Age program. Where did the inspiration come from?
Our CEO had read a news article in one of her publications and passed it on to our director of care, healthcare for Bethel Home, and said, hey, we should check this out. And so we watched the TED Talk. Ole Kasso was the originator in Denmark. And said, wow, this is really awesome, and we would love to get our elders out in rickshaws, wind in their hair, and create extraordinary experiences for them.
Yes, definitely a little bit of wind in our hair this morning.
Sure
on this
is.
Beautiful day. And so the reception to the rickshaws has been very good. I know as you've had them for about a month, and I'm hearing all these great stories about the elders getting rides. And you have the pilots that are also volunteering, having great experiences.
Correct.
So can you maybe tell us, if we're interested in volunteering and doing what Heather's doing right now, giving some rides to the elders, what's the process that takes place for that?
Absolutely. So we're collecting names, and we're doing training sessions every couple of weeks, a couple every few weeks. And you would either go to our website at lutheranhomes.com. There's a link to click on to get your information in there. You can call our Gabriel's Villa address and talk to Jessie, and she would put your name on the list. Or you can go to our Facebook page, and there's a link on our Facebook page as well to get yourself signed up to be trained as a pilot. So there's a background check. We do a volunteer background check like we would any other volunteer. Training is held, it's about a half-hour session. We're trying to have some more in the evenings to accommodate the working people who want to donate time either in the evenings or on weekends. So it's a half-hour, 45-minute training session to get an expert like we have Heather here today. And then we're set to go. And then it's just a matter of going to our volunteer spot and picking time that works for you, and engaging in a great conversation with an elder who is anxious to get outside. And it's uncovering so many awesome stories within facilities. It's amazing.
Yeah. Hello. Yes, we've got some fun people we're passing by too. So I had to get that question out of the way right away, because I know that people have been seeing, word is spreading about the rickshaws. People are asking, how can I get involved? How can I do this? But we also have to ask, what are some of the fun stories and the response to these rickshaws from the elders?
Well, the elders are just, there have been, like there is with anything new, some of those naysayers, if you will, that they're like, oh, I am not going out in that rickshaw. And then you convince them, or you coerce them somehow to, just encourage them to just go out and give it a little shot around the parking lot or whatever. And the next thing you know, their faces lit up, their smiles are from ear to ear, and they're like, what, we're back? I thought we were going for a longer ride. We heard a specific story from an elder who lives in our Eden Meadows greenhouses just the other day, just this week. A volunteer showed up, took an elder who is 102 years old, who for about the past 3 years, as a resident of the greenhouse, hadn't really carried on much of a conversation with anyone. And she was riding with either her granddaughter or her great-granddaughter. We're not 100% sure, but they crossed the street and went into a residential area, and the next thing she knows, like, oh, look at those flowers, oh, look at this. Aww. And for the last few days they haven't been able to keep her quiet. She's been talking, and it just like rejuvenated her entire inside, and she's communicating with people again, and it's just an absolute phenomenal story.
Oh, how amazing. And that's just one story. I know we've heard numerous other stories, and I know you guys are working on documenting those stories as well, so we're looking forward to hearing more about that. How often do you take the rickshaws out? Like, when do the elders have opportunities to have a ride?
Well, they have an opportunity Monday through Friday, and now we've just opened up our calendar to be on Saturdays and Sundays as it works for our volunteers. But we've split them up because we're still fundraising, looking to buy 3 more rickshaws. We have 3. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the Bethel Home and Elijah's Place residents and elders can sign up for rides. On Fridays, we're over at Gabriel's Villa doing rides there. And on Mondays, we're at the Eden Meadows facility. That's our facility that's about 2 miles out of town. So we transport them out there so the elders at the greenhouses can get their opportunities as well.
Wonderful. So a lot of great opportunities. As you said, you're always looking for more pilots to create even more opportunities. And you know, where exactly are you going with the rickshaws? I know that, you know, we're taking a little ride around the block right now, but there are a lot of different areas that people are able to go, long rides and short rides.
Sure. Our a couple of our volunteers that have been on our planning committee since the beginning are avid cyclists themselves. So they've put a lot of time into driving around on their bikes, just finding really great quiet streets, you know, to take rides to. So another one of the routes is from our Bethel home occupancy, our home there, to the senior center, and that's been getting a lot of attention with the senior center participants and asking about them and doing some great things over there. Around to South Park is another one of the shorter ones. And we haven't really had the brave elders to get out in, but we really love to take them down to Menominee Park. Actually, an elder was taken out on the Wewash Trail over a Highway 41 just last week, and so that was pretty cool too.
Some really cool scenery.
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. And you know, like you said, taking rides down to the senior center, maybe out to Menominee Park. You guys took a ride down to the senior center for Fall Family Fun Fest.
We did.
And you do have a ride planned for the fall as well.
Yes, we do. The date, October, with University.
Okay.
We're having all three of our rickshaws out.
Very fun.
Participating in that as well, so that's going to be really amazing.
Yes,
too.
and more information forthcoming.
Yes.
If we're looking to find more information about the rickshaws and about Cycling Without Age, where are some places that we could go? You
can go to our Facebook page, Lutheran Homes of Oshkosh. You can go to our website, and that will link you to our Facebook page. You can give a call to any one of our residents' direct numbers, and someone will at least get you contacted to myself, Jared Badelsky, to Heather, to a few of us that can answer questions and take care of getting you started.
Well, how wonderful. And this has been so much fun getting out on the rickshaws. Once again, Cycling Without Age over at Lutheran Homes of Oshkosh. You guys have 3 rickshaws, and you're out and about. If you're driving around on a Friday, it's a pretty good chance you'll see a rickshaw making the rounds around here.
Absolutely.
Yes. So one more time, website and Facebook page, where can we look?
Facebook page, Lutheran Homes of Oshkosh, Cycling Without Age, webpage, lutheranhomes.com.
Wonderful. Well, Bonnie, thank you so much for having us out here today. Heather, thanks again for giving us a ride. I think we're going to head back to Gabriel's Villa, and we're going to have to come back out on another beautiful day like this.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to come anytime, and thanks again, Emily, for having us on your show today.
Of course.